Right, cool. Hey guys!
Hey!
Who am I with?
Amy!
Okay, so every month Channel Mum set us a few topics to choose from, and we've chosen controversial topics for parenting. So we're doing the controversial tag.
I'm excited but nervous.
Let's do it. What are your stances on pro-life or pro-choice?
This one's really difficult. I've like read through them. I think I would say pro-choice because I think everyone has a choice, but I think that it's, I don't want to say that it's wrong. I just don't, it doesn't like sit right with me for people that just keep getting pregnant and then just use abortion as a form of like contraception.
Yeah, that I disagree with completely.
Yeah, like if someone's abused or something and they don't want to keep, if they're raped and they don't want to keep the child, then I feel like that should be up to them, because and you don't know the circumstance either. Like if someone gets pregnant and they really don't want a child, it's like their worst nightmare. Like I know that's potentially their life, but at the same time it's like, what quality of life is that person gonna have being raised by someone who doesn't even want them?
Yeah, so that's a really good point.
Yeah,
like, Islamically, well, it's obviously pro-life.
Yeah.
But then I feel like it's, I know this is such a controversial topic, but
it's difficult.
I feel like pro-choice because of the same reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but if I was raped, I would not be able to look after this baby.
Yeah, it's true. Like I think I'd still love the child, but it would always be like, oh my god, like, that's like one of the worst things that could ever happen to you. I don't know.
Like, how could you raise a baby looking at her or him thinking, I wasn't happy with this?
It's
like
true.
You would want your baby. Like
yeah, exactly. Even if you had like an unplanned pregnancy, like you just still decide that you want it, like it's different because you don't have a choice if you're raped and you get pregnant.
No, exactly. It's out of your choice.
What do you think about if someone knows that, I'm just about to take it to like controversial, the whole level, what do you think about abortion if someone knows that their child is going to be disabled, like really bad disability, or won't live long? Or you say no? Yeah,
no, that's you still give birth. That's,
I think that's part of it, like you're choosing to have a child, so however that child comes out,
exactly.
like,
you're going to love them regardless.
Because I just thought of it because I know some people do or would.
But then did you take the Down syndrome injection to find out?
No.
See, I did.
I didn't even know what that, and it's an injection?
Yeah, I think, no, they take a blood test to work out if you're potentially,
and they send you the letter.
Yeah,
but
like
they measure
2000,
They measure their neck thing. Oh, maybe I did.
Yeah, but then if it came back saying high risk, I would still have that baby.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
But I do know it would be very hard to look after the baby.
Yeah. And like, I think the main thing that I would struggle with is like the lower life expectancy.
Yes.
Like, you know, you're going to have to say goodbye to a child probably at some point in your life instead of the other way around.
I find it really sad if a parent has to organise a funeral for their child. It should never be that way.
It's the worst thing.
Okay, baby wearing. Definitely. You still do it.
Sometimes, but he resists it now. Like,
really?
Went to Nyman's the other
I
day.
saw your vlog.
And he was on like his dad's back, but he was just trying to like push off. He's tired though as well. I love baby wearing. It made things so easy.
Yeah. Like, circumcision.
We were just talking about this. I don't know. I'm kind of like, you kind of have a choice. Like,
do you think it's cruel?
Like, okay, because in one aspect, like, they're not going to remember it, but then at the time I would find it hard seeing my child in pain.
Camille is circumcised because Islamically you're supposed to.
Yeah.
And it was hard to see it happen. And
that's what I would find difficult.
When we were pregnant again with Asia, we did say, thank God she's a girl, we don't have to go through circumcision again. But that's painful for us to watch because we know the process. But I'm glad we got it out of the way. Yeah, because now he doesn't remember. Fine. He's absolutely fine. He was fine during it anyway. Exactly. It was just painful for us to watch. Like, me and Ali were crying more than Camille.
That's what I mean, because you know, like, oh, the pain's gonna come. They don't know what's happening. That's the bit that I would find hard. Like,
but it's over. It's so quick.
Yeah, I guess because Noah's not circumcised. I don't know. I'd probably say no on that one, but then I respect, like, obviously your decision and anyone else like who does do it. Like,
it's not only Muslims that do it. Jews do it,
true.
And circumcision is only for boys in Islam. FGM is not allowed in Islam.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they
I know
say
what that
it's
is.
so annoying.
I didn't ever think that.
No, but yeah, the whole media, like, they're saying it's all for girl. It's not.
The media.
Don't say F word.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Come over to my channel for more swearing. I'm joking.
Okay, adoption.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes.
I think as long as you, because I know some people are like, oh, it's not the same because it's not my child. I think as long as you can like love that child the way that you would, I don't know, I say your own, but Angelina Jolie said something really like cool once, which was that she feels like her children, some of her children are just already like in the world, just like waiting for her.
Oh.
And I thought that was like such a nice way of looking at it. So yeah, I think it'd be difficult, like depends on the child, and then like ways that you deal with it as well. Like I always used to think like, would you tell them they're adopted or would you not, like kind of thing? Or would you adopt a child from a different race or your own? Like I don't know, there's lots of different like things to think of. I think like using Angelina Jolie as an example, like she's got a few children, they're all different races, but I think if maybe you had like one child from a different race to the rest of the family, it's like, would they feel left out? I don't know, like I would think about all those things, like, which I think would, I don't know.
Really?
I feel like it doesn't matter, but then I feel like, would it affect the child?
No. It depends how you raise them.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
Obviously I'm very pro adoption because my mother-in-law, she's adopted 2 kids and they are amazing. They fit in perfectly. And also their lifestyle before, like Ali's mum came and took them away from that horrible lifestyle.
That's what I mean, you're giving them like another chance.
And have you seen
in
that
their life, which is
video
like,
that went viral about that guy? He got adopted and he wanted to send a Happy Mother's Day message to his birth mum for saying thank you.
What for? Like putting him up for adoption?
Yeah, giving him
had
a better
such a good
life. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, I don't like. She might not reach out to me or whatever, but I just want her to know that I'm grateful because he had such a nice upbringing.
Yes,
but
that's so sweet.
For him to say that, his parents had done such an amazing job.
Yeah.
So I am definitely pro adoption.
Yes, me too. Would you think you ever would consider it, like for your family?
I feel like if I couldn't conceive anymore,
then you would.
I would, because I feel like these two need to have another brother and sister. So
I love you. You were like, planning number 3. I'm just like, one is fine.
Baby piercing. I really need to know because I really want to get Assie's ears pierced, but I don't know what's the right age to do it.
I think I'd say no on this one.
Oh really?
Because I feel like with the circumcision, even though it's painful, it's for like a religious reason or a cultural reason. But saying that, I think ear piercing can be for some people as well.
A religious reason?
No, like for culture. But for me, I feel like it's just like an aesthetic. So I'd just be like, I don't know, like I won't lie, I think it looks nice. No, I feel like it's for like fashion. Yeah. So I think that's why I would be like, if it's going to be painful just for fashion, then
So yeah, I would do baby piercing, but then I feel like no, like I want to do it, but I don't know when it's the right age.
That's true. And like
I might wait till she's year 1 like I did.
So you didn't want them pierced?
I didn't know what was going on, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess you. How old are you in year 1?
Like 4?
Yeah. That's quite young. Okay, maybe if they were a bit older, like 7, 8, I would consider.
But if she wants it done, I'll let her have it done. Yeah. Not her belly, because do you know you're not allowed to get your belly pierced in Islam?
Don't you?
You can only get your ears and your nose pierced.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Breast milk or formula?
I'd say I'd say breast milk because obviously like we breastfeed, and also like I don't think anyone can deny that breast milk, it has more benefits than formula if you just look at it like which one is better.
The way I see it is breast milk is best. Okay, I'm going to say it. And the fact that Aptamil, Cow and Gate also say it in their videos, adverts, means...
What do they say?
At the bottom it always says breast milk is best.
Yeah.
If they're saying it...
then it's obvious that it is.
But I do appreciate people that can't breastfeed and that... Because obviously, being fed is obviously best, but...
Oh yeah, it's not like if you're not going to give them breast milk then just starve them, like...
Think about the times when formula wasn't even around and parents had to actually struggle to
breastfeed.
Like they had to.
It's true.
So
I think like I'm like you as well. Like if you can't, as well, like I think different people like in parenting can tolerate like different things.
It took me 8 weeks to establish breastfeeding.
It took me like longer, and like even still now, no, it's like a year and a half, we'll go through periods where it's like uncomfortable, like now he's teething so he'll bite me, but I think like with me, I was like adamant in my mind before I had him, breastfeeding is like something I'm going to do, it's going to happen. I know it's not always the case for some people, but I'm just like, it has to. Also, like with formula, I think for me, like the way that I feel about the whole dairy industry and stuff like that, like I'm vegetarian, I still eat dairy now, but like eventually I'm a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a pescatarian at all. You cannot be a pescatarian.
Oh, you almost killed me earlier.
Oh my god. That is a true story, because she tweeted the other day, oh, I hate it when people call themselves vegetarians but eat fish. So I brought it up, and she was like,
and I was eating, and I like literally almost choked, and Nilly was like,
oh, I'll get you water.
Pat me on the back. That was so funny. No, yeah, eventually I do want to be like fully plant-based, and then possibly Noah as well, but yeah, that's one thing that I have with cow's milk, like that's for
the attitude coming through.
That's for baby cow, yo. Growth hormones. I think that's one of the issues that I have as well. But there are like other formulas which are like plant-based.
But then we breastfed because realistically we couldn't afford formula every time.
I was gonna say it's so expensive.
It's like £10-something for a tin.
Like, and then the tin goes to waste. You know, it's bad for the environment. Stop it, you.
But honestly, we couldn't really afford it, so from that, and obviously when you're pregnant the first time, you do so much research into babies and everything, so I researched breastfeeding and some of the benefits, so like, I'm going to breastfeed, because I have to, but because I know that my baby's just going to be full of goodness. And
the antibodies as well.
Yeah,
that's like the main thing for me, like that like push me forward. Like if they got a cold, they'll send the germs to you. You can send back antibodies to them, like.
And the fact that when you kiss them, your body can tell what's up with your baby and how to make the milk.
It's crazy.
It's
so cool. It is.
And
I love breastfeeding.
I tandem fed. So one milk was really like full for Asia, one was a bit more watery for Camille.
Really? Oh my god.
It's so crazy. Our body
Human
knows
body is like actually
who's
amazing.
suckling.
Yeah,
like, the body knew it was Asia and a newborn, like Camille and a newborn, like the body knew.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, breastfeeding is amazing. They call it gold dust or gold liquid. Yeah. There's a reason why. It is amazing.
Yeah.
So
we definitely agree on that one.
Pro breastfeeding. And I've been breastfeeding for,
oh my god, like
2.5 years now.
Yeah, almost 3 years. That's amazing.
If I can breastfeed her for 2 years, it'll be 4 years straight breastfeeding. CryIt Out method.
Oh no.
Or other.
I'm just like, oh,
no,
obviously other.
Yeah. The fact that Camille's still sleeping with us says a lot that we don't do CryIt Out.
I don't agree with leaving your child. Okay, not leaving your child. I don't agree with leaving my child to cry. I think it's unnecessary.
It stresses them out. Oh no, and the fact if you
put their needs before mine.
Of course, and I feel like you wouldn't want to be left alone to cry.
That's what I mean.
Why would you let your own child, a little baby, who is so scared of this world anyway, hasn't been in the world for that long, to let them just sleep?
I'll let them self-settle, like how, sorry, but you're trying to make a child sleep by themselves when married couples or couples sleep together
and need to be cuddled.
Yeah, so we're sleeping with our partners in our bed, but no, our baby has to go into his own room and sleep in his own bed. That is just bull, to be honest.
Is that co-sleeping? We'll cover that in co-sleeping.
Okay, yeah.
Getting ahead. So yeah, definitely not crying out for us. We're very gentle parenting.
Yeah, I don't even do control crying, and I wouldn't.
No, definitely not. I couldn't do that either.
No.
It just pains me to think that you're gonna count for this long and like listen to your child cry. Like, oh.
It's true. It's not like, I think, I don't know, not all parents, but some may see it as like this child needs to learn, but that's not the way that I parent.
No.
So for me, that doesn't really.
How will you like cry? Because I can't remember.
What, with me? When I was a baby? No, my mum never left me to cry either.
So I slept in the bed with her. I actually did ask my mum, and she said we left her bed at 7 years old. But we stayed in the same room, so we had I remember we lived in the flat. We had a massive room. Mum's and Dad's bed was in one corner. We had a bunk bed in the other corner, and then Camille came along. No, my little brother came along, and he obviously sat with my parents on their bed, and then it was just me and my brother on the bunk beds. But we were all in one room, so co-sleeping, it technically means sleeping in one room.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually
it's not necessarily in the bed, is it? Because when I was
so we kind of slept till I was about 12.
Yeah. I still used to sleep in my mum's bed when I was that age as well.
Really?
Like, and my brother and sister sometimes too. Like, I think it's so normal. Like,
it is
to
normal,
me,
and I feel like
breastfeeding.
Media's completely like
yeah,
changed and twisted it and everything.
Yeah.
Such an innocent thing to be sleeping next to your parents. Like, animals sleep together all the time. Why does no one question that?
That's what I mean. Like, a baby has to sleep by themselves to learn that you're not always going to come when you need them. Well, actually, I am going to come when you need me.
I'm going to be there for my baby all the time.
Exactly. We so agree on this one.
Okay. Spanking. No. I'm Asian. We got hit. No, it's not happening. I am breaking that barrier. Another barrier I'm breaking.
Breaking them all down.
I don't like it because what are they going to get out of it? Nothing but more cries and being fearful of you. That is the worst thing. I would absolutely hate it if Camille was scared of me. Yeah, like he'd only behave, or a child only behaves because they're worried about the consequence. Because to me, that's like a negative learning process. Like, we as humans all do stuff that is bad. I think he's getting now risk and stuff. Cause
whereas like really young children, they don't get it. Like, I don't know, it's a difficult one because obviously some like, I believe in disciplining your child, but I don't believe as a form of discipline.
No, it's really hard because Camille is like the most hyper child you would ever meet.
So
you cannot control him. You can't discipline him until he's at that age to know risk and like if mummy says no, it means no. Like, if mummy says don't go, don't go. He's not at that age yet to understand. So there's no point trying to discipline him now.
Why not to do it? I think it's to do with like us as like parents and people as well. Like, if your child does something wrong and you slap them, that's teaching them that actually if someone else does something wrong, they can just go slap them. Like, okay, like in extreme cases, like I guess like adults do hit each other and fight, but we try not to. So I just feel like it's also a bit of like a power thing, I think, as well.
Yeah,
I'm getting like way psychological now, but like if that child could like box you, like when they're 18, you ain't going to be slapping them on the bum for something that they did. So why do it when they're 5? Is it because you can? Like,
and also
I just don't agree.
You need to treat your child the way you want to be treated yourself.
Yeah, like almost like as a like, it's not like, oh, they're grown into a person. Like, they are a person and they should have their personal space.
Exactly. You should respect them, and then they'll respect you at that young age. Okay. But yeah, I'm very homeschooling, unhomeschooling. No.
School.
Homeschooling, unschooling. So they don't teach you like maths and stuff at home. You just do nature and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
that really appeals to me.
Yeah, me too. And just being able to be like creative, not feeling like you have to like fit in a box. Like, I'm not gonna lie, school was so boring for me. Like, who wants to learn?
No, don't say that. I love school. I'm Asian. I love school. I love school. I was a teacher's. I did. I'm not even lying. My books were handed. My books were handed to Ofsted because my teachers knew they were perfect.
Oh my god, I hate you. I was just like, whatevs. Art and DT, like, cool. Science, sometimes maybe if I was doing an experiment, but not a lame experiment. Like, and what else? PE. Just,
I love
so boring.
I loved it. I think it's because I was teacher's pet
though as well.
I had a really good education.
Yeah, like, I think like, I don't know, I did well. That's because I was like self-motivated, but like, who wants to learn about the Spanish Armada? Like, it's so boring.
I actually did history for GCSEs.
Oh my god, no. You know, I used to get my essays offline, just change a few bits and submit them.
Don't admit that now.
Seriously, I'm just like, whatever. Like, it was so boring. I feel like it needs to be like more choice. If they told me like, do you want to learn about ancient Egypt, like in depth, I'd be like, yeah. But
they need to change the curriculum. They need to change it. They need to talk about Israel and Palestine.
That's what I mean.
They need to awaken people's minds. They need to teach things like how to manage money, how to
stress as well.
Like, anxieties, like, things that they will need in the big wide world. Like, I think definitely money needs to be taught in school. Like, how to look after it, what's a mortgage, what's interest, APR, 0% and all this stuff, because I ain't got a clue still.
That's what I mean, we don't know now.
Exactly.
I think raising an emotionally intelligent child is important.
I'll tell you what.
That has to be tied in with the school as well, because that's where they are a lot of the time.
I'll tell you what kids need to learn nowadays, okay? I will tell you what they need to learn.
How to cook and clean.
No, it comes into it. Well, they need to know. Camille's gonna know that.
I know, some people who don't know, I'm just like, what?
Okay, I don't have it on me, but it's like, there's like 10 things that kids need to know. Like, how to survive in the wild, money management, laundry, how to do the laundry.
Yeah, no,
how to drive.
Yeah. Cook? Did you say
cook? I don't know if I said it, but cook. I'll include it in the video somewhere because I can't remember, but those are 10 essential skills that kids need to know, and I feel like that's what I want to do with my kids.
Yeah. We're quite similar on that one.
Okay.
Would you homeschool Camille like till he's...
Well, I want homeschool
or is it
as much as I can, but hopefully till he's 7 years old.
Yeah.
Because then he goes into year 3, which is juniors, and I feel by then he'll have his own identity, and he can say no to, like, if they give him pork, he'll be like, no, I ain't touching no pork.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I didn't know it back then, kind of thing. So that's what really scares me. That's definitely one of the reasons why I want to homeschool. So he knows what's right and wrong, and
gives him a chance to like develop his own identity like naturally
and have full attention.
Yeah.
Because that's so important. And also, stats have shown you should put kids into education from year 7, not age 7.
Really? Oh,
yeah, kids do better.
Like 2? No, not 2. I know some people do nursery.
It's Sweden or Finland. Finland, I think.
Yeah.
They start school at 7, I think, and they are like the best in the world.
What do they do before that? Just at home?
Just at home, yeah.
Yeah.
But all these European countries are like amazing. They're very good with maternity. Like they let you rest for like 5 days whilst you recover from labour. They're just amazing, and they're really good with like dads having parental leave and everything.
Yeah, because over here it's not very good.
But as I was saying, with education, start at 7. They have no homework. It's like I think like 5 hours education, and they're the top in the world. But then the opposite end of the spectrum is Japan.
Really?
They're also top, but they have 20 hours of education a day.
Wow.
So what would you rather do? 5 hours definitely, and have the same result.
Exactly. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. I can't believe you're a teacher's pet.
Can you not? Do I not look like a teacher's pet?
Now you say it. Oh my god. Were you that person who like sat at the front of the class and was like...
No, actually no. I was always put at the back because I talk too much to everyone. So they said go to the back, then you can see everyone instead of turning around.
Oh my god. I was the person who like hid and just like didn't make eye contact with the teacher, so they didn't pick me to answer questions.
They loved me at school.
Oh my goodness.
I say that. I hope you guys did.
I bet you had like the best parents who just walked out like, yeah, I got this. Mine was like, oh, Amy needs to contribute more, and I was like, Mum, you know that's never gonna happen.
No, I was really teachers knew me. Like I was very. I was very friendly, so I chatted to everyone. I love school, so I feel like with the homeschooling thing, will Camille miss out? But I know now,
because you,
But I know now like, it's the right way for him to do it my way.
Yeah. Oh,
it's not like if he says, "Oh, Mum, I do want to go to school," I'll let him go. I'm not gonna say no. You're gonna be homeschooled. But if he gets bullied, he's getting straight out. There's no way.
God.
No.
I don't know how I'd deal with that. I'm not even gonna say how I'd deal with that.
Oh my god.
Next question.
Alright, next question. You want this one? Vaccination.
Oh my god.
I am pro-choice.
Yeah, me too. I think that there's so many now from like when we were younger.
Definitely.
And like flu vaccine, I think norovirus and stuff, there's like a lot of new ones. I think in general in life with like the food we eat, the medicine we have, vaccinations and stuff, just because some person who you don't even know said that it's safe doesn't actually mean that it's safe. So I think you need to
do your own research, see the ingredients,
yeah.
And if you can say to the doctor, if you can give me a disclaimer that after the injection nothing's going to happen to my child, I'll happily do it.
They won't give you
one. They won't give it because they know there's so many side effects. If we're allergic to peanuts,
not for everyone, but it depends.
Most people,
yeah.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you don't have peanuts again. You have an allergic reaction to an injection. Why do you keep going back for more injections?
I have read a lot of like vaccine damage stories, but the thing is, it doesn't happen to everyone. Like obviously, I'm fine.
And also, it's obviously linked to like family history and like genetics and everything like that.
Yeah, because obviously you've got the metals and the toxins and stuff in the vaccination, so it's how your body responds to them, also how a really young child's body responds to them. Because I know some people do it at like different ages, different schedules.
I delay. I pro-choice and I delay, like I pick and choose, and then I think, okay, I'm gonna wait till her system's a bit stronger.
I think when you inject something into your body, you have to remember that's going directly into your bloodstream. When you take it into your stomach, that's like, you know how they say that it doesn't affect your suppress your immune system or anything? Like, obviously it fires it up and activates it, but it's in a different way if it's going into your stomach or straight into your bloodstream, I think. I don't know, this is maybe
it's
like...
very scientific, I have no idea. All I know is research, see the ingredients, and if there's pork in it. Why the hell is there pork in injections?
Pork?
Yeah,
I know
some of the MMR jabs have pork in them.
Right.
Pork gelatine.
Oh my god.
It's probably just stabilise the actual fluid or whatever, but there's no need.
Like, I know some of them are grown on like egg proteins or something like that.
Oh.
So if you have an egg allergy and you know it, then there is some vaccines which you can't get because of the egg. So yeah,
so
I think it just depends.
Pro-choice.
Yeah, because
and delayed. I'm delayed.
Yeah.
We should add in dummies.
And the dummy.
No way, I hate dummies.
I don't mind.
I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. And I hate them. The fact that Camille has it now just irritates me even more. What is that about?
So
but although the only good thing is, when I take photos now with the dummy, I can do full face photos because the
dummy. He looks so cute. I just see him like in the background with his dummy.
I hate dummies. I just think
it
ruins photos. It ruins photos.
I think they're quite cute.
No, because if it's 2 AM in the morning, he's woken up looking for a dummy and he's lost it. What do you do then?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say. It has its negative bits, like how do you take it away? Like you said, looking for the dummy, like all of those things.
So, okay, I think that's enough on this controversial topic for us. And okay, so make sure you go check out Amy's channel where we're going to do the parenting tag. And make sure you subscribe to Amy. If you've seen any of our other videos, we've only got one video, haven't we?
Together, the hijab
challenge.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, do check that out. And I think that's it from us over here. Bye. Make sure you go to Amy's channel now.
Yeah,
you've watched it up. You watched up to here, so now you can go over to Amy.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. More of us. Bye.
Bye.